Hello guys, how are you today? My name is Abdul Aziz Ahwan from Indonesia and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, we will discuss about the library that you can consider to use on your next project. And the library that we will discuss is animated bottom bar. But before we are going to the main topic of this video, I am so grateful if you want to click the subscribe button to make this channel growing up. Okay, thank you so much and let's get started with my video. Okay, first of all, I want to say sorry for my English is not good, so if the word I use are incorrect, please help me to point out. And then we need to open our Android Studio, and then create a new project, and let's say we create empty activity, and then we name it as animated bottom bar, and press finish. Okay, so we have created our project, and for the very first, we need to add dependencies to our project. And we need to see on the GitHub repository. Alright, here. And for the very first, I want to say thank you for the creator of this library. And we can see here a customizable and easy to use bottom bar navigation view with slick animation. And we can see here, this is some example of this library. And we scroll down. And we need to add this. And we back to our Android Studio. And we add our dependencies here and sync now. Alright, and we go to activity main.xml and we need to delete our text view and we back to the library and we can see here and let's say animated bottom bar dot animated bottom bar. And for the width, let's say match parent and web content. And then we need to constrain to bottom. Alright, and we back to the library and we can see. And the next step is we need to create menu. So right click on the rest and we select menu. And then we right click on the menu directory and we create menu resource file. And we name it as menu. And inside this menu, we need to create some item that we want to use in our project. Let's say we give ID home and then title, let's say home, and then let's say icon. So we need to import our icon to our project. Alright, this is our icon and we need to call here, let's say home, and we need to duplicate this. And let's say this is book and the last is user. And in this project I just want to add three menu, which is home, book, and then user, and change this to book and then account. Alright, and we back to our activity main and we back to our library. So we can see here like say selected tab type. So for the default is icon, so this default and this is text, so let's say icon, and then we can give animation, slide, fade, and more, and we can set height. For the default is 3 dp, and let's say indicator height, let's say 4 dp, and then indicator margin for the default is 0 and we make it default. And then for indicator appearance, for the default is square, let's say it's not rounded, so we can modify appearance, let's say rounded, and we need to call our menu, so we need to call this. Alright, and we can say selected index, let's say 0, and we can see this indicator appearance, and we can give margin, indicator margin here, let's say 16 dp, and we can see this margin left and margin right. And let's try to run this in our device. Alright, so as we can see, this is our application and we can select an other menu, let's say home, books account, and let's say change this to text, and this will change to text when we on the selected item. And let's see in our library, and we can give ripple for the default is false, and we can change ripple color. And let's say we want to modify this indicator location. For the default is on the top. Let's say indicator location and say bottom, and it will be on the bottom. And let's say we want to change the tab color and then tab color selected, and for the default tab color is color of the icon or text when the tab is not selected. So when we see here, text color primary is something like black or near to black, and for the default tab color selected is the color of the icon or text when the tab is selected. So we can see my color primary is something near to purple or not, or something like that. So we can try to modify this. So let's say tab color, let's say, and change to something near to dark gray, and then tab color selected, let's say we want to make it maybe blue, and we can change indicator color. Let's say for the default is, we can see color primary true. So let's say we want to make it maybe orange. So let's try to run again. So we can see my indicator color change to orange, something near to orange, and my tab color selected is dark blue, and my tab color and or when my tab is not selected is something like dark gray. And we can explore more attribute in our library. We can see on the documentation link in the description below. So we can use indicator animation and more. So I think it's looks more beautiful than default bottom navigation view of material design. So you can consider to use this library in your next project. Okay, I think that's enough my video today. If you have any questions or comment, write it down on the comment field. Thank you so much and see you again on the next video.